Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Professor Random is our man to watch. And everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that it's sort of obvious, but really, there's not another word that I can think of that describes him on that day better than dominant. But after all the emotions and excitement he's dealt with this week, it'll be interesting to see how focused and ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA.
Colton Wong comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Hey, come on, guys.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And the month of June is really where you begin to weed out the contenders from the pretenders. And with summer right around the corner, these guys are really starting to play some of their best baseball of the year.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Stephen Piscotty will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield we'll have an opportunity to see in this one. Hunter Hence. You know, he doesn't always look smooth, kind of gangly, sometimes even awkward, but he gets the job done and comes up with some fantastic plays.
Hey, 2-way now.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Professor Random will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home.
Come
maybe
on, Daddy,
2.
like a big dog.
This
Right time, right
time.
time. Hey, see it, drive it.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Take a turn, look.
In to score is the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but something.
Denard Span will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Hey, have a riff at it up there, huh?
Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Rendell Gritchick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rendell Gritchick.
Hey, get ahead right here.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
Hey, 2 down here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the Giants 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Johnny Peralta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Here we go now. Let's go. Hey, we got no one.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 8. Catcher. Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
Come on, guys.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 9. Catcher.
Adam Wainwright digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
2 down now.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
He's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Gets a small piece near the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stephen Piscotty is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
0-1.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Professor Random heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
That's right. Professor Random.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Wainwright into the windup. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Holiday going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Denard Span stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball right side. Peralta for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Leading off the inning, Rendell Grichuk, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Tomlinson is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 32. Matt
Into the box, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Weak roller right side. Panic charging this one on to first, and can you believe it? Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so they need to get it going offensively.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, nobody way.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Into the seats, 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Brian Pena is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
2 down here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. The pitcher, Professor Random, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Center fielder number 2.
Colton Wong will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Grounded back up the middle. Panic with the dive. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
No way. That was awesome. You know, still a lot of baseball left to be played, but it always seems like in every no-hitter, you're going to wind up seeing one, maybe two plays like that keep the no-hitter alive.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Grounded to third, right to him. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning. Matt Adams will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
No, that's a foul ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Matt Holliday is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, let's go right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hence giving chase. Oh, what happened? He dropped it.
Here we go, relay.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Johnny Peralta will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Pence is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
2 down here.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the ninth inning here from Busch Stadium. Professor Random steps in for a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Hey,
now to the plate, Denard Span. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Better, huh?
Has to be thinking strikeout here.
Here we go. Ball
Still
inside.
sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Hit in the air to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, but they're on top by a count. Charlie Gallegos will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Showtrack will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Good break to that one, and he's in command. Nothing in 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Showtrack, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A 1 pitch on its way. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps player.
Probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 3-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.